Hey guys, it's Jazz here with Black Digital Nomad, and today's video is on how we chose Da Nang as a place to live and the comparisons between here and Chiang Mai, Thailand. Okay, for those of you that have been asking. So we have been in Vietnam for the last 6 months. We moved here from Thailand, from Chiang Mai. We were in Chiang Mai for about 8 months, and we left because of burning season, which is between February and May, the beginning of May. And basically it's when the crops are burning and the air quality is hazardous. So it's really bad. You can't see the mountains. Okay, here's a picture of the differences between when it's not burning season and when it is. It's just like a complete haze over the city, and we didn't want to subject ourselves to that. So we left. Also, immigration is a little more difficult there. The visa situation isn't as lenient, and they're cracking down on people staying in Thailand for a long-term stay. So we just figured it was best for us to go. So that's what we did. And we chose Da Nang because there's a beach, like a beautiful, beautiful beach. And so after living in Playa del Carmen, where the water is so blue, ooh, it's so beautiful. We decided that we wanted to be back by the beach, so we came here. Now, Thailand's visa situation is a lot more difficult. There are different options that you can get, but for Vietnam, it was easy for me to obtain a 3-month visa. I get a multi-entry or a single entry, $25. I was like, cool. I started off with a 3-month visa. After being here 3 months, we decided that why not just get a 1-year visa, knowing that we can be somewhere and living this nomadic lifestyle. It's cool. I love it. It's great. But at the end of the day, like 6 months isn't a long time. And so wanting to just sit and fucking be grounded for a year is not a long time. And so we're just like, let's just sit here for a year. I'm finishing up my book. My husband is working on some projects. I'm building my business. So I just wanted a place where I could sit and not have to worry too much. So we love the 1-year visa here. If you have want more information, check out my blog below on how to obtain a visa here in Vietnam. So that's that. But yeah, we are really vibing with the city. The differences are that number one, there's a beach here. Number two, the visa situation is much easier. The cost of living is very similar. So we're still, you can find a really cute studio apartment for about $300 to $400, depending on the area that you're in. Of course, the expat area is more expensive. You are by the beach, so you will probably pay a little more than Chiang Mai. But if you go on the city side and you're still closer to the beach than in Thailand, than in Chiang Mai, you can live in the city and pay $250, $300 for a place as well. So those are your options as far as that. Chiang Mai's community is huge. The expat community, we all know that it's one of the huge digital nomad hubs, and that's great. So the Black community is not as huge as in Chiang Mai, but we do have one here. We gather every Sunday for Sunday dinner, and we do different events. So the community is here. It's not like there's no Black people here. It just may not be as big. Now, as far as like, I was acting in Thailand, and so and I was also starting to do comedy. So that was a thing. Moving here was like, oh my goodness, there's no theater, performing arts there. But what's happening is people are coming and they're starting these things. So if there's something that you're interested in, maybe you're living in Thailand and you don't see it here, come here and start it. Like, people are so open to these things, and so that has been absolutely amazing. So yeah, there's no big, huge differences. Now, the temples in Thailand are amazing, and here there's not as many, for one, and they're not as, I don't know, extravagant. They're just temples, and so that's a thing. But there are so many beautiful things to see here. Like, Da Nang is perfect. It has the city, it has the beach, it has a river, it has the mountains. It's like, oh my goodness, like the views here are scenic. It's just beautiful. It's such a beautiful place to be. I'm so happy that I'm here. And so that's that. So yeah, those are overall kind of the big differences between being in Thailand or Chiang Mai and being in Da Nang. Both are very great places to be. There's tons of coffee shops here. There is a huge expat community, so you can connect. The locals are great. Another difference is that in Thailand, people were telling me to be prepared for the stares, but I felt like by the time I got there, they were used to seeing black folks because here, baby, they be like, it's on a different level. Like they laugh, they point, they touch my hair. I told y'all about that woman who grabbed my BDB. My BDB, y'all. The hair on the back of my neck. I'm like, what are you, Cisco? Um, so yeah, it was very weird. But other than that, they are very genuine. I feel like they are very warm. They are very welcoming. Sometimes it takes, you seeing them over and over again for them to really warm up to you. But there's a place that I go to get my lunch, and they are so sweet and so kind, and they're just so welcoming to me and all of that. So I love Vietnam. The internet speeds are still just as fast. We have no issues with the internet. Now, there have been like some power outages, but they're scheduled, they'll tell you, and they're in the middle of the night. So that's been a thing. And right now, also, there's a lot of construction. So that's something to be mindful of. Certain areas are highly constructed. So that's just something, to think about. But other than that, I really love living here in Vietnam. I love the pace of life here. And I'm just happy, I feel at peace here and just knowing that I can stay here comfortably without having to worry about getting back into the country or leaving and wondering like, oh, is this going to be the time? I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So that has been great for me. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to wrap this video up. I just wanted to share with you all some of the pros and cons of living here in Vietnam. It's a great place. If anyone is interested in coming here and you have more questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I will do a video on it. But thank you guys, and enjoy your life. Because I don't know if it's daytime or what, but that's all I have for now. Peace, love, and travel.